ran up to me and told me I'm the ugliest fella she's ever laid eyes on. I said, ma'am, that may be, but I can't help it. She said, sure you can. Stay home. That reminds me about the time I was shaving one morning back in New Salem. This is long before I grew the beard. I took a close look in the mirror. I studied myself very carefully. It made me so unhappy that I vowed at that moment, if I ever met a man uglier than me, I'd shoot him on sight and put him out of his misery. Not long after that, I encountered a gentleman leaving a saloon. I ran up to him. I pulled my pistol. I told him to say his prayers. He said, why? What did I do? Then I told him about the vow I had made. He said, you honestly think I'm uglier than you are? I said, yes, sir, I do. He said, then, for God's sakes, go ahead and shoot me. You folks know I always loved the theater, Shakespeare in particular. One evening I treated myself to the front row, sat down, carefully removed my stovepipe hat, placed it on a chair next to me for safekeeping. A lady sat right on top. A heavy-set gal, squatting flat like a pancake. I looked at her, I said, dear, if you had asked me beforehand, I would have told you it doesn't fit. Some folks never appreciated my sense of humor. One gentleman in Congress said, Mr. Lincoln, I think you'd make a joke even in hell. I said, yes, that's just about the distance from here to the Capitol building. I was at the Republican convention in Decatur, Illinois. I was approached by a grouchy old Democrat. Lincoln, he said, I understand you're a self-made man. I said, that's true. He said, for my money, you did a damn poor job. I wouldn't vote for you if you were St. Peter himself. I said, sonny boy, if I were St. Peter, you wouldn't be in my district anyway.